Hello gentlemen, welcome back to the Real Madrid career mode. In the previous episode we did pretty well in terms of the Champions League. As you see there, the 4-0 against Sporting 7-3 to qualify to the next game here against Inter. I did simulate a couple of games off camera against Real Oviedo, and I believe, to be honest, I just looked at it now, I mean, we got the draw against Seville there. I did think we got the win there, but we have got the draw against Inter very soon in the second leg on the 7th as well. But going back to that there, as you can see, we beat Villarreal 3-2. But I'm hoping we can get the win against Inter. It's going to be 2 games of Inter today, ladies and gentlemen, and probably the Copa de España semi-final, where we did draw 2-2 off camera. Not 2-2, sorry, 1-1, sorry, right there. So let's get into it right here. No messing around. I did see someone suggest, actually, to actually play Guerrero in the CDM rule. Just get a bit familiarised with him. So we're going to do this game here. I'm going to get him in for Kobe Manu. I think he is going to get the -4, but we're just going to have a little whirl here, see what happens. And Adebayo is going to start this game. Actually, we're going to start Asensio, I think, because obviously due to the fact of actually stamina reasons right there. But like I said, bench warmer here for Adebayo here, I think has definitely the right move for him, coming from the comments section as well. Suarez, the main man from last episode as well, being the hero, but can he step up today on the rotation if he comes on for debut, who's been on fire as well at the Bernabeu? First leg here, can we get past Inter in the Champions League? So Real Madrid versus Inter, here we have it. And let's see how we get on with this game right here. Marmouche wins it back straight away there into Jude. Playing it out wide to Marmouche. Jude, good turn and twist in there. It's an overlap and run straight away, and Marmouche is going to get a chance here. Marmouche proving us wrong once again. It's a great strike, and what a start against Inter. Passing the ball through, he cuts inside, and on that right foot, swings into the top hand corner. A good ball from his brother Job there in Jude. And it's a good finish to the top of the corner. We will take that. What a start against Inter. So 1-0 against Inter here. So now, how can we continue going on here? And Villarreal here, he scored a lovely solo goal in the last episode. Cuts inside here. Could go for the finesse here, and he just pits it wide. Inter have started horribly here, with us dominating. Ideally, if we can get like a 2 or 3-0 win here, we could probably just go past the second leg. As I'm pretty confident we could probably pick up the odd 1 or 2 goals. The team got Guerrero there, and that Diemro does well, but loses possession after a decent challenge. Marmouche making it run that back post. I can see Valverde might be small, but he can get there. Digby on the second zone with a power header. The ball gets cleared. Can we win the ball? We can. Asensio can do it. DeMarco, that should be covered there by the main man, and Hassel there. Incredible defender for us. Trent, just a little dink there into Jude. And ball goes over the top to Marmouche, but it should have gone to Digby. Digby was wide open. Unfortunately, does not lock onto him. We've been looking very good here. Into Job. Dorgy. Now into his brother in Jude. Jude going for the shot now and gets blocked. Good overlapping run there. Love that indeed. Into Jude. We're trying to get something going there, but we couldn't, unfortunately. Good ball. Down line there to Van Aert. Cuts him back there. Can't get across. Ribeiro. Into Mawasa. Chouameni. That's a good ball right through there. And it's a good finish. We're trying to get across to number 35, but Inter play it quite well. And they get a goal back from being very poor in the first 10 to 15 minutes. They stepped up there, and it's a good ball. A little reverse pass there. We tried to get across just in time with Asensio, but couldn't get enough time on it. And Courtois gets beaten. Kind of the roof of the net there. Good pass this though. Got to say, lovely reverse pass. It's a quick one. It's a good goal from Inter. It's 1-1. Like I say, I've got to give it to Inter there. I mean, there's a bit of a reverse pass. It kind of just put me off guard. And the goal goes in because of it. Marmouche. Overlapping run from Dorgy. Making him tally it straight away here. Dorgy plays it into Digby. Good pull back there. Little finesse. Oh, and it's a good save. Looking for that bottom right corner. Very quick, but couldn't prevail. We'll take it. And once again, Trent has not been on the corners. I did actually switch it, but it hasn't actually saved, which is a bit frustrating. But Trent here. Looking for Hattel here. He's very good in the air for us, and he pits it wide. He's kind of like Sergio Ramos back in the heyday. So dominant in the air on corners. Scored a lot of goals from that position that he plays. And with Trent on them corners, I mean, sometimes it's like a guaranteed goal from the corner. And someone's so good at the air, really. DeMarco running down. Into Ribeiro. Job does well. Guerrero. Into Jude. Into Valeba here now. Cuts inside. Keeps going here all the way. And there it is. It's him again. He has been absolutely ridiculous. And he's taken the piss with the celebration here. Valeba. Not really any skill. Just quick snappy feet. Kind of like we had with Schalke with Rafael Kun. And it's a fantastic finish. It actually goes through the legs of Digby somehow. But a little driven shot there is easy. It's a good finish from the main man at number 7. So 2-1 is what we love to see. Very nice. Right there. DeMarco. To Ribeiro. It's a good pass, that one. DeMarco into Van Eyck there. And Van Eyck with a bit of a snappy shot. Then Courtois has to make a fuss of it. And I keep doing the quick sub bit just to see if there's anything different. But it isn't. It's Marmouche again. Potentially going off for Xhaka. Corner kick here in this last chance of the game. And Marmouche has to get up for it. And that's that high presence there, being 6 foot. He can be able to potentially win headers from the corners. Hence why I did bring him in as well. For a little bit of an aero threat. We have saw it with him. Scoring some goals in the air. But there he is right there. He's had a good game on Marmouche. But I feel like the standout player has got to be Valeba again. He'd been dominant on that right side. And we can see it with him scoring the goal in the 41st minute. 2-1. A good half for Real Madrid. However, going into the second half now, I've decided to make 2 changes. And it's Tosin comes on for the centre-back. And also Hume comes in for Trent there. So Hato and Tosin at the back now. Asensio is off as well. And Trent is off as well. Hume, who's been quality and consistent. And I'll say consistent. He's just lost the ball there. But I kind of blame that myself. But how saves us there. Could potentially get a ball through to Marmouche. Good touch. But it's a bit unfortunate because Tomori gets the challenge. Tosin. And Mawassa there. That's a good ball over the top to Ribeiro. That should be ours. And Job intercepts well. But Digby couldn't make the run there. And he does. But Bastoni, one of the world's best, with a good interception. Dorgu, fantastic. That's what you want from a fullback. Or any defender, really. Good challenge. I can see Jude in the middle. Tries to get past him. I tried to go for the other steppers, but it didn't want to do it. Unlucky. Hato here. Who's been so good for us. Literally covering that back line on his own sometimes. Oh, but Tosin gets a bit glitchy there. And Koku with a goal when it's 2-0. I don't understand. If anyone saw that, my Tosin kind of just glitched and pushed in front. And because of that, Koku there, a familiarised player on my channel with a good finish. But there, it just kind of jittered forward. Hence why the gap opened up. A bit of an annoying one, that one. But 2-2. 4-goal thriller in the first leg against Inter. So not what we like to see there, to be honest with you. I mean, to be honest, don't really know what happened there. Pass through there. Jude's making the run though. I can see Jude on the first time shot there. Oh, it just fizzes past the top right hand corner. So close from Jude. And I think Dudov is going to come on for Marmouche. Opposite side, of course. But he can cut inside. But very close from Jude. That would have been a cracking finish, I must say. Esposito coming on for Ribeiro. That's very frustrating. I thought that was going to whiz right in there. Jewish Mini into Mawassa. Digby into Dudev. Oh, to be fair, that's actually helped me out. I was going to go for the slide chance. I didn't think I had it. He needs an option here. Does well. Good fizz that. Jude was going to go for the shot there, but Connor just went a bit quit. Backing out wide into Dorgu here. Could go for the long shot. Unlucky from Dorgu. Could have probably gone for the shot. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot. Oh, hang on. Unlucky. Macadado. Fortunate shot there, to be honest with you. I didn't want to do that. Probably should have just shot originally with Jude, to be fair, but I just didn't fancy it with the angle. And Tosin's had a bit of a mare this game. Being caught again, and Hassel has to save his ass. Golelo. Jude, unlucky. Trying to find his bro on the overlapping run there, but couldn't get it. And into now. Esposito played into. There's a good ball into Mawassa. Good save from Courtois. Crucial save right near the end of the game here. Hume. Great switch right there, but I don't think he's going to keep it in. We do. Get a bit lucky there. He'll lay off there. Like that. Don't mind that at all. It's a pass through. I did ask for it over the top, but Job, sorry, plays it through. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can he go all the way here? He does! It's the main man. That is why we paid the money for him. An absolute freak on the wing. Wins us the game. Twisting and turning. Just waiting for that gap. And you can see I was concentrating there because I wasn't commentating over the game. But he's so quick, and the comment section see it as well. He's just absolutely rapid. And when we use him right, that is why we paid the big bucks for him. A world record signing, I think, as well. Number 7. He's won us the game. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Weber, the hero, the man of the match today. Really coming to his form. Massively now. It's a little bit slow at the start of his career at Real Madrid, but he's kind of finding his rhythm now. I'm getting used to playing with him as well, and it's showing it. He's an absolute freak. Sebastian Weber is a name to remember on this channel. What a finish. What a player we've got there. 3-2. What a first leg, by the way. It's going to be tight when we play him again right now. So here we have it then. As you can see, I've simulated all the way to the Inter game. We actually did get the 2-0 win away to Rayo Vallecano, I believe that is right there. Now let's get into this leg here. So this is a massive game. Of course, the first leg really kind of just showed what a game this was. Round of 16. Can we get through to the quarters here? This is what matters now. Real Madrid, the kings of this competition. But can we prevail and get the win here? Now what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to pick Guerrero back in the centre-back role because I think we was a bit weak in that kind of role there with Asensio and Tosin. Mainly's back in the team. They did not see him in that last one. And I think we're going to try and perhaps rotate Dorgu and then Bueno as well, because I think Bueno was actually looking pretty decent as well. We are just going to kind of just leave it as it is and leave Tosin on the bench there. Other than that, I'm probably not going to change anything with the team. I'm still waiting for Biscoff to change into a cam here. Still taking quite a while. But like I said, I think we're going to change the kits as well, because I kind of don't like playing against that white, against that light blue. I think sometimes it can be a little bit of a kit clash. So we're just going to go with the orange kit there, and I think that is going to be more suitable for this clash here. Who's going to go through to the quarters though? Inter or Real Madrid? 3-2 on aggregate advantage to us. Let's see if we can get with the finishing line. So round 2 then. Real Madrid versus Lobardo, aka Inter. 3-2 in the first leg, thanks to Weber with some masterclass. Really repping the number 7 shirt from back in the day. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, living up to the hype. Indeed. Trent here. Kobe Mainoo, who was absent in the last game, we decided not to play him. And you can see it kind of worked, but we made it hard for ourselves, I think. Inter. Trent, good ball there, going for Marmoush on the back post, and there it is. That's that crossing opportunity and that 6-foot presence of Marmoush. It's a good save, a good start though. Guerrero. Back into Trent here. Trent, a little bit of skill there. And Trent, he does well. Hurdles over that Chouameni there, but just could not get that last turn there. Koku, who did score against us in the last game. Mawissa. Gomis. Vanet. Good ball there. That's got to be ours, surely. And a good head down there. Well done. Weber on the quick turn there. Dig boot. Jude unlucky not to get snapped there, but does well to get the pass off. And Digby all the way now. Should score this, and he does. A good finish and a good bit of tackles from Jude on the ball as well. Hence why it's the cam. And number 9, Digby, steps up again. Could have used Weber, but we decided not to. The Drogba regen, in my eyes, has done very well indeed. Good touch there. Just pushes it out wide, works it inside. And a great finish from the number 9, who was very underrated in Schalke beyond the bench, to the Greek freegan Kosteleus. Good finish to put us 1 up in the second leg. So good start indeed. Under just 20 minutes, we have taken the lead against Inter. But now can we keep pushing on though? Oh, I just fallen on my arms. Guerrero can't pick up the pace, but it does well there. I was going to say, I don't think a lot of people hate the guy. I think he just needs to be in the DM role just due to the fact he is quite a small player, and he isn't, let's be honest, he ain't no Cannavaro, is he? You know what I mean? I mean, he hasn't got that presence, so I think a DM role could be working for the best in there. Lovely little play there from Jude. Plays it into his English teammate in Trent. And now, could be some overlap and runs it into the box, perhaps. Marmouche! Oh, it's lovely. Real Madrid are taking the piss. What a finish from Marmouche. Checking the time to see when Inter are actually going to wake up this game. What a bit of play. Valeba with the overlapping of Trent there as well. Little dinker. Marmouche with the aerobatic. Hits it in. Don't know how that's actually happened. Hasn't actually hit his boot. It's hit the imaginary boot, but just lifts it over the keeper. Inter have fallen apart. What a lovely team goal that was right there. Unbelievable. What a finish. Mawissa. Oh, he kind of caught out there. And Frankie de Jong had to worry about him for on goal potentially. Van Eck though. This individual turning and twisting. Very good from this individual. Shoots a goal and Gourtois has to force a save. And we cannot keep it in. But this Vanetta, I don't know if it's a regen perhaps. Maybe we got to look into him if they're starting him again. Good finish though. Goku. That should be ours there. And Mainu does well. But I don't think we're going to get the opportunity to get it. No, we're not. But Trent does well. I mean, to be fair, we question his defending, but he's been very, very good. Jude, he's been exceptional this episode. But everyone has. Not one player's been poor, to be fair. Marmouche again here now. Heavy touch there, though. Tried it. Did not pay off. Mawissa. 5-2 on aggregate. Good play there. And Valeba actually going to dummy him out and play Marmouche again, I think. Lovely little overlap and run. This is fantastic. And Bueno here. Oh, I was trying to cut inside, but it just didn't work. I was trying to do what I did in the last episode, ladies and gentlemen, with kind of how I use Valeba. But to be honest, I'm comparing Valeba to Bueno on the dribbling assets and a different skill. So probably wasn't going to work here. But into whistles and boos at their home side. They've been very poor, where, to be honest, it's just been an upper class from Real Madrid. 2-0 going into the second half. So going into the second half, and the only change I've done is I've taken off Jude's brother in off Joe, but there he has gone off for Martin in the CDM row. He was just tired, and I just want to rest him for a future game, to be honest. Mawissa. That was fantastic there. Got to give it to him. Into Marmouche. So they get it to Jude there. Good pass out wide, but Tomori reads it. Using Marmouche a lot this game. Was that a... No, unlucky. That should be ours, maybe. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That could be a red. I was hoping I would get in front of him and swipe him from the side. But I think, oh, we got lucky. That was very lucky. Drawing hazard. I think I'm going to probably take him off as well, though. That should have been a red. That really should have been a red. We've been very lucky there, because that would have been a big loss to lose him for future games or the next round of the Champions League, I think. But we got lucky. We paid the ref. Dig boot. Valleba's making it a darting run, but can we find him? We can. And here he is again. Cutting inside now. Does well. Oh, and he pits it wide. Unlucky. We're going to do that. Esenkio is going to come on for Hatter, but unlucky from Valeba. Got to play it safe there when Hatter there with the yellow card. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how that wasn't a red card. I'll be screaming at the ref if that was vice versa. DeMarco. Good play there. Got to give it to DeMarco. Had a shock against PSG in the Champions League final, though. There's a good ball into Gonzalo Ramos, and a good save from Courtois. Phenomenal save, actually. Well done. Look at that. Lovely little triangle. Done that on the training ground. Valeba now. And again, the triangles are playing off. Lovely hit. Lovely ball into the box. Oh, we couldn't do it with Valeba on the follow-up. Marmouche. No. Couldn't do it, though. Kobe Mainoo. It's a good player wide there. Switch it back over to Trent. He's been brilliant. Just looking for a turn there. And we do with Martin. And And he puts it over the top, just over though. Looking for that top right. Goes wide though, unlucky. Very unlucky. Forced to it. Tamori. DeMarco. The video play there. Ooh, that's a bit of a dodgy one. Into Jude. Into Marmouche. This could be a no one here. Into Villalba. Oh, it's a good save from the Inter goalkeeper. We're definitely through now. I mean, you know what? Dorgu's going to come on. Why not? He's going to play the DM role. Trent back on the corner. I'm looking at Hatto here. I mean, he's so unbelievable good on these corners. It's going into Dorgu though. You tell Trent to come short. Ball goes back into the box. Jude is there and it goes in. Of course it is. Of course he had to get a goal in this competition. English teammates. And a cracking header from the captain, who's been fantastic this season as the new captain for Real Madrid. Trent again with another assist. So overpowered. And Jude just gets in front of his man. And a great header past the keeper. Keeper probably should do better there, but I think the powers go over the best of him on the near post as well. It's quite poor, but good header. 3-0, just like that. Wasn't worried the slightest. Well, it was a little bit. But we have proven me wrong, to be honest. I mean, fantastic. Very, very good. Hume. It's Marco. Hume, fantastic. 6-2 on aggregate here against him. It's a massive statement. Considering they're a team that goes very far in the Champions League. Going to Rafinha there. He's had a shocker. Trishmani. Well done. A little pass out wide. And we're not done yet. Ball over the top there to Marmouche. Inside to Digby. Off the post. Nearly a double here today. But it doesn't matter because we are around just the bend of the quarterfinals. We have arrived there. We've crossed that bend. We've crossed that obstacle of Inter. And we've arrived at our next destination in the round of 16. Very, very nice from Real Madrid. Just came to Inter and just showed them who's boss. Omar Marmouche with probably the best goal in the last couple of episodes, to be fair, with that Boise. Lovely team goal. I wouldn't even just say his goal, but just a lovely team goal. Fantastic. 3-0 away to Inter. Incredible scenes. So let's show you the last game is here, and it's the semi-finals in the Copa de España against Seville. I'm going to play this game on a highlight zone, and only due to the fact of doing that, as you can see on the 11th of March, we actually beat them 1-0, so I'm pretty confident we could beat them away on the highlight. However, though, what I want to find out is who we got next to the Champions League, and it is Leverkusen. So that's next two big games. I mean, to be honest, I think we could probably beat Leverkusen. They ain't doing really well underneath Ten Hag. I think they actually sacked him in real life. So if we get a good kind of win in the home game, I'll probably just get past the actual Bayer Leverkusen on a quick sim or on the calendar to our next big game, which is probably going to be against Atletico Madrid, or the next, well, team to potentially play in the Champions League. But for now, let's get into this game right here. 1-1 on aggregate. We have got the game now on the highlight. Of course, going to play with the main team, but Jude, our captain, has picked up a red card, unfortunately. What I'm probably going to do is play Biscoff in cam, but he does get the -1. Maybe I can try and... No, I won't be able to. So, alright, so we're just going to have to take the gamble right there. Let's look at play... No, I'll play Biscoff there. I mean, you can't convert them, unfortunately, yet, but we're just going to get in probably... I'll tell you, actually... We'll give... No, I'll give Biscoff the go, actually, to be fair, because I think it'd be a bit silly if we don't. We're trying to actually convert him into a cam, not push him away here. But can we get to a final here? Let's see if we can do it. So here we have then Seville versus Real Madrid. On the highlight here, first leg throughout the Canada simulation, it was 1-1. But now we're here to try and win this game and get to our final. Can we do it here? That's the question. Digby kind of ignoring the teammates there, waiting for some better options to arise. We do right there. Out wide, and it's Trent again. I can see Marmouche from that back post, trying to cut it back out, and Xavi Lopez with a good block there. 30 minute here, across the reach of Real Madrid. And let's see what we can do from this angle here. Pass into a sock, easy finish, surely, and there it is. Kobe Mino at number 10 finds Marmouche once again here. And Marmouche with a very good goal here. I think he's scoring in every single game we're playing now, to be fair. Number 11. You all know the number 11 at Real Madrid, though, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Back in the day, Gareth Bale. Incredible, the Welsh one. 11. Plays it into Wilk there, but it will be a foul. Didn't actually press anything there, but Dorgu, good interception. Just lose it straight away. Well done. Real Madrid attack now in the 49th minute. Another goal would be nice for the cushion here. As we've seen the highlights recently, it does mug us off with Ranelagh giving them a goal, but Digbu secures the second goal. And it's Boos from Seville. Digby with a nice finish there. 3-1 on aggregate it should be. And we're going to get a long crossing opportunity here. We have been so good today. Can we hit that down? We can. And it's Marmouche again on the quick volley. And there it is. He's been ridiculous. Very, very good. Probably the highlight player of this episode with that bicycle kick as well. Marmouche is on fire. Very nice from the team. Seville with attack now. We're definitely through to the final. Just got to share this highlight game, I feel like. 4-1 aggregate as well. It's got to be something magical here. Lewis Miley there. Good signing. Wilk into Amar. Good shot there, but Guerrero clenches it into Courtois. And it's a lost ball. On cross issue for Seville. They're getting a lot of chances here. Seville has got a very nice chance here to get a goal back. It's one of them where it's quite hard to defend. No, it goes into Wilk there. Plays it back into Oderbert. Very good player in real life for Spurs. Good bit of potential about him. Needs more game time though, I feel like. Cross between for Real Madrid. It is going to be Kobe Mainoo again here. But, of course, we're going to switch out to Trent. Again, it hasn't saved. I'll do it off camera, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the next episode will be guaranteed. Patel was there. Good save from Bolka. Polish goalkeeper, I believe. Seville FC attack in the 84th minute. Ideally, a clean sheet would be nice for the Real Madrid boys here. Wilk. Patel, well done. Well, we do get the counter-attack opportunity here. And Biskov now. Into Marmouche. Cuts inside Marmouche. Wants that hat-trick. Can he get it? Can it go in? And there it is. And it's Dudov. It's a consolation for him, I suppose. And he actually mocks them with Jude's celebration, who is absent today with a red card. A bit of a shitty goal to score, I'm not going to lie, but we'll take it. It's a statement to get into the final. 5-1, 4-0 away. I did think why we would play this highlight game would get this type of result here. But we'll take it. We're into a final. Seville had an absolute mare in the second league and at their home ground as well. Real Madrid finally step up. With me playing on the highlight here today. Marmouche definitely the highlight player of this episode. Another goal for him in this game. 2 actually. And Job giving his condolences to the player there. We're in a final. Very nice indeed. What an episode and what a game. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm just simulating up to the Leverkusen game to wrap up this episode. We actually do get the loss against Celta there. Even on the right hand side we won 2-1. Again, another glitch by EA. Very typical indeed. Very annoying to get that loss there. And I'll show you why. As you can see there, Leverkusen in the next game, which is very nice indeed. I feel like we could probably do some damage against them, especially being at home. But what I was saying, because that's a bit annoying, because as you can see, we was in second, but due to that loss now, Barcelona could probably push more in front again, which is a bit frustrating. We have got the game in hand, but we needed that win there, which is a bit frustrating, to be honest. I mean, the 13th in the league, we expect to be winning that. Very annoying right there. But who have we got in the Copa de España? And it's against Atletico de Madrid there. Very big game. Marcelo versus Diego Simeone. Could be a nasty one indeed. Obviously, of course, we won the Super Copa. So can we get our second trophy this season while still pushing for the league and the Champions League? Let's actually have a look who are the remaining teams actually in the Champions League. And it's kind of your usual really. Napoli, Leipzig, Chelsea, Arsenal, PSG will be a very good tie there. I'm going to actually favour Arsenal there. I think PSG obviously do tend to get to the final. But Arsenal not got bad players as well, to be fair. Within 5 seasons, it might change up their team. But fair enough. But we're just going to end the episode today, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit different. Because I just want to see some of the stats from some of these players and talk about the odd 1 or 2 individual hits. So just going goals. You can see here, Jude Bellingham is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Getting 26 out of 10 here. Also, got to remember on the calendar, quick simulations, he is absolutely firing on all cylinders. Maybe on the verge of potentially going for the Ballon d'Or, to be fair, if he gets them assist numbers up there and goes on to win the Champions League. Marmouche, like I said, he's been a freak. Absolutely freak. From going off from Digbu and Vel'Aber here, I feel like some people might have potentially questioned this signing, but he's turning out to be an absolute monster, and we've seen it in this episode today. An absolute freak. Trent Alexander, as course, 9 assists, Hatter with 4 goals. in the centre back, I mean, that's that aerial threat. He's been ridiculous. Kobe Mainoo as well, 6 assists. Jobe with the 7. Very tasty indeed from some of these players. It's nice to see. But if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, and want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.